my channel. I am here, as you see, my baby's in front of me. It is time for a clean down, and another reason why I just say, you know what, let me go ahead and clean it up, because one, I've tried to get on my system, just browse around, you know, and then the main thing about it, with all these issues with Windows 11 going on, and you gotta back up this now and do this now. Trust me, all my files are backed up, so I can't worry about that. I got 4 hard drives, spins in this computer here, so which a lot of y'all don't use. Old schoolers like us, we still use them. If they still make them, we're going to continue using them. Most of them use it for NAS systems to put all their information, such as pictures, videos they have done. They put them on a NAS drive. I might be building one, but I'm gonna be looking at videos for that and see where I can connect to that and how to operate it. Trust me, I'm not good with hot swaps and all this other stuff and file storage here. I'm good if it's in the system. I can store it basically there and just disconnect the drive and everything there. But story short, tried to get on my system this morning and it took 40 seconds to boot. Now, today is Tuesday. Monday, I defragged my hard drives, gave my system a refresh using iObit system cleaner, iObit system defrag. Make sure my driver was using iObit drive booster, the free version. But if you want to go ahead on there and pay for your year subscription to go into the gamers, drivers, and stuff like that, everything will be in the description below if you want to check them out for the first time. Some of y'all probably using them. Trust me, iObit is the best quality software ever. Now, just like I said, I hate Windows 11. And I'm not going to tell you why I hate it. It's just garbage, straight. And this is why the Microsoft community on Facebook, as well as YouTube, etc., are getting bigger and bigger, because Microsoft should never came out with Windows 11. Why? Because they wanted Intel back on top, and when Windows 11 came out, it took a while for AMD to get everything together, their system boards, everything together for Windows 11. But AMD up there, AMD top of gaming, but as we all know, suck in productivity unless you buy their hard-end CPUs. They just recently had a CPU release, was the Ryzen 7 9850X3D, best for gaming. Productivity, so-so. I saw the videos and stuff, and you know, about a 2 FPS second to that, it don't make no sense in spending the $500 for it. If your system's still rocking, if you're rocking the Ryzen 7 7700X3D or the 7850X3D, whatever 3D you own on the new gear on the AM5 platform. And if you're on the AM4 platform, you're still rocking the Ryzen 7 5800X3D and their babies, the 5700X3D, as well as the 5600X3D, don't worry about it. But the main thing here I'm doing is it's time for a clean. Now I have 4 systems. I have, this is my editing, I have my gaming, I have my living room PC, which is my entertainment PC. I'm gonna just let me correct that. I'm gonna stop saying entertainment, because in today's society, they know entertainment is for playing video games. For me, it's just watching videos, watching movies, and listening to music with that. And I got my grandson's PC, which is in cry need for a cleaning, but I might clean the system in March because spring coming, and they're gonna be gaming hard on his time. So, I'm gonna go ahead on and break it down, strip it down, like I said, strip it down. Everything is going to get cleaned off the camera. I'm not going to show you me cleaning it, blowing all the dust off, get my little toothbrush, my little soft bristle brush, and blowing all that. I'm not going to dust off the motherboard, etc., etc., etc. And I had recently put my rose wheels fans in there, as well as my Arctic's fan in there, the F12. This baby now on RPM level is pushing close to 3,000 RPM, and it sounds like a jet engine. I turned it on when I put the fans in there after my GIMP controller was destroyed. Everybody sent a message, and you know it has an RGB header on it. Yeah, but my motherboards don't have RGB headers. I stay away from those motherboards because 9 out of 10, some of the RGB headers go out. and it happens. They got to send it off to the manufacturer to get a new one. I don't have time for that. So I brought the controller from up here. It went bad. I reached out to them. They didn't reach back out to me, so I'm not buying another one. I paid almost $12, almost after shipping and everything, about close to $14 for that controller to come in. The controller was $11.99. Shipping fees were $6.99. So you can take 12.7. That's almost $20 right there. So I wasn't doing that. I am tired of doing that. So if I decide to put a RGB, I might have to buy the header and hook it up to my available USB port on the motherboard and do that. Meanwhile, I have my red Apiva fans right here. I'll be putting those in for intake and exhaust fans, so to go ahead and keep my system cool when I'm editing my videos. And that's what basically it. So I'm not gonna bore you too long. All the description will be in the comment in the description box below. If you want to know what I'm rocking, it's some improvement for upgrade as the CPU as well as the RAM. Keep in mind, if I'm going to upgrade the CPU, it's going to have to be 105 watt. This motherboard handles 105 watt thermal design power. Everybody clocking it. A 4-pin CPU just clocking it. And one thing about MSI, when I tried to overclock it myself manually, they said this motherboard is not set for that. So I can go in and undervolt it and everything, but I don't have to do that because I buy the CPU at its base core clock, which is 3.5 to 3.9 gigahertz. I don't have to boost my system. I'm not into 4.2, I'm not into 5.2, I'm not into 6.2 because I'm not trying to break records. That's not what my channel is about. It's about taking care of your system, building a system for your needs. Not once, but this person built the system, I want to build what he or she built. No. Put together, I'll be putting PC part picker information in, start picking your parts out. And keep in mind, if you go onto the AM5 platform, as well as the LGA 1700, the 13th gen and 14th gen CPUs, and the AM5 platform, you're going to have to pay the latest prices for DDR5. And the M.2s as well as the 2.5 SSDs. I noticed the fluctuate price up to about 20 to 50% last year. It is what it is. AI is eating up the resources. They're buying up everything. Just like with the GPU crisis where everybody was into crypto mining and buying up all the GPUs. And when the market crashed, everybody was destroying GPUs. I saw a video where people dumping waters on the RTX 3070s, the RTX 3080s, 90s. I saw people just destroying those cards just because they can. And we're not talking about one card, we're talking about 20, 30 cards. One guy got frustrated and just poured a whole bucket of cold water on a running system. We just saw sparks flying everywhere. So this is what happens when you start something and you know the market crash. It is what it is. Same thing with tech. AI is going to be around for a long time, and there's no going around it. So, I'm just like I said, enough talking. I'm going to go ahead and strip it down, clean her, and then I'll be putting it back together off camera, and I'll be giving you my photo montage after that. Alright, let's do this.
Bad like we never left. Cooking up, you couldn't find a better chef. When I be competing, we ain't BFFs. You can see me shining like a BBS. Do you gotta find a way to beat me? Yes. Do you gotta watch the way you treat me? Yes. Big stats when you see me in the press. Who the big dog? That's an easy guess. Big dog, 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 big dog. They gave me another reason to clear it all up. I'm back for another season to tear it all up. Yeah, let me get back on top and give me the segue. I was flying and landed right on the jetway. Come with a bang when I'm ballin', you need a neck brace. They copy your head, see him copying the wave, they my mini me. See, I'm the champion with rings, I got 10 of these. And I done put all my opponents in a guillotine. They stepping in my way, I blow them in the smithereen. And we don't share the same kingdom, I'm a different king. And we can see the same view, but I want different things. And don't be playing both sides, homie, pick a team. It's hard for me to hear him talking when I hit your team. I took a break, now I'm back to take over my throne. See, I'm straight, it's a piece of cake, they are not strong. And today, it is no debate, been in my zone. Here to stay, but you running late, this is my home. Ooh, bad like we never left. Cooking up, you couldn't find a better chef. When I be competing, we ain't BFFs. You can see me shining like a BBS. Do you gotta find a way to beat me, yes? Do you gotta watch the way you treat me, yes? Big stats when you see me in the press. Who the big dog? That's an easy guess. Big dog, 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 big dog. They gave me another reason to clear it all up. I'm back for another season to tear it all up. Ain't none changed. Still the same youngin' who went through the dark days. Worked a crowd of 40,000 users on stage. Top a magazine and see me on the front page. I do it again and again. Shorty got a vibe and I'm in, so you know I'm only picking up a 10. And the friends in the bins, focusing on racking up the wins. That's when I relay it to the kids. You know I never really nap, no sleep. I'm always willing to adapt, don't flee. You said for nothing, but you had both feet. I probably really make a man low key. I'm trying to find out where the bag gon' be. I'm coming back with a plan on me. That young man with the swag so G. Going back, we gon' run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up.
Alright everybody, she's done. And thank y'all for watching for me as I strip my baby down. All the parts are here as you see, just like I said. I'm going to go ahead on and put everything in the description below with parts that are on the market, what I'm using. If I can't get an affiliated link for you guys to buy, because these are great parts. Just like I said, I'm on the Ryzen 7 2700X. But if you are building this is good for gaming. But if you want to be on the latest CPU for the AM4 platform, which is the 5000 series, I'll be putting down the Ryzen 7 5800X. I'll be doing the PC part picker list because this was really helping me out. And the thing I use PC part picker and watch a lot of videos is, one, it helps me pick parts that I'm going to use on my needs, such as retro gaming, the old Pac-Man on Atari 2600, which they have that on Steam. I also have a website for Atari to all my Atari maniacs that grew up on Atari, the Sega Genesis, the Commodore 64, back in the old school days in the late 1990s to early 2000s, that y'all was doing retro gaming on basically desktop systems like the Compact Presario, the IBMs, the Macintosh. Oh gosh, I'm naming a whole lot of good hardware that some of the younger generation don't understand, because everything focused about what people doing now in the PC world. And that's building gaming PCs and productivity systems to do editing and filmography work, as well as live stream gameplay and etc. But if you're not into live streaming, you can go ahead and build a nice good system like this. Just like I said, my power supply is the Piva Essence 700 watt. Good power supply by Piva. They came out in 1999. And one thing I hate when a manufacturer pays their subscribers, their sponsors, such as like me or anybody like me, they pays them to go ahead and demoralize the company. People been around for 1999. Do the math. Then they came out 3 years after Corsair was out. Just like I said, my go-to power supply is RS Game. A content creator went after RS Game And they said yes, we had to go ahead and lay off due to COVID-19 in Taiwan. But they changed the SKU numbers and everything and came out with better power supplies in 2026 and beyond. Apiva, there's nothing wrong with Apiva. There's nothing wrong with RS Game. It's just that you gotta use common sense and knowledge and reading your information. Do you go with them? Yes, I went with them. I have Apiva fans. I feel going to buy the Apiva RGB head controller. I'm trying to find one to hook up into the to my extra USB port on my motherboard. Find one for that and take off with it. So I had to worry about buying controllers and they burn out or something happens to it. And then I'd be boo-hoo crying, like why did I destroy this controller or why this controller was damaged and processed through shipping. I don't have to worry about that. So I'm looking into things like that if I decide to get back into ARGB for my gamer rig, which is sitting right over there now, which is on the Ryzen 5 3600 basic. And it's still going strong in 2026. A lot of people getting into the game and going back to the AM4 platform due to the fluctuation prices of the DDR5 as well as the SSDs. But to people who wants to build them a good system to whatever you want to do, you're going to have to pay the price. Like right now, if I want to upgrade my DDR4 3600 RAM, and let me see what speed she's on. She is on CL18. So if I want to upgrade this into the 4000 speed or the 4800, I have to pay the price. I can't go around it unless I go use, and 9 out of 10, the used market is destroyed. So you got that 10-20% lead away to buying something good for a manufacturer, an eBay seller. So yes, if you're going to use, make sure you do your research. And I love these Corsair Vengeance LPX. I love these. And I got these used from eBay. Brand spanking new stick because he or her upgraded their system to the DDR5 platform. They said, hey, let me sell my old motherboard, which they did. What I'm going to be doing now is resurfacing the CPU paste, resurfacing the GPU paste on my hardware, and yes, I can see the dust on it. I can see the cat hairs. Yes, it needs cleaning on my up here PK4 air cooler. I love air coolers, but what I'm going to do is, in today's society, I'm going to put together a system with a $1,500 tagless. It's going to be on the B500 series motherboard, or I might just do an Intel using the Intel Arc. Some of y'all don't want to use the Intel Arc. Understand it's not for you. Some people I saw about last year and this year, I saw over about 400,000 videos of people buying the Intel Arc. And a lot of people said, well, a lot of people are saying about the Arc, ignore them. Intel came a long way. Their driver was crappy. But the thing here is, the Intel Arc has a GPU refresh rate of 120 Hertz. I did my information. So if I'm on 60 to 100 Hertz monitor, it's not going to go ahead and make my GPU work hard because it got to render each DPI, which is dot per inches or dot per images in the monitor. So this is one reason why I personally myself do my homework and trust the stuff I'm doing. I just broke 100 Hertz monitor when I did my friend's system. Everybody gave thumbs down on that video, like 3 or 4. To the 4 people that gave thumbs down, please don't watch my videos and demoralize it. She said, Ron, you can unbox it, but don't do no testing with it. I gotta respect my clients' wishes because they purchased the hardware. Me, I don't have to do any testing because there's videos out there. Okay, this person tested the new CPU out now, which is the Ryzen 7 9850X3D. it's okay, but I would not go out and buy it if it was giving me 2 to 10 FPS more. I mean, it's in the 200 FPS. Um, it's a Beast 4. Well, really, for the monitorized, the Ryzen, the RTX 5090 is helping the new monitors out now, giving y'all the FPS that y'all want. Now, if you was on the 3090, on that, because that's a PCIe Gen 5 GPU. The 4000 series is a PCIe Gen 4 GPU. So you're going down some. So when I do systems, if I'm on the Gen 5, I want to be on the Gen 5 GPU. If I'm on the Gen 4, I want to be on the Gen 4. If I'm on the Gen 3, I want to be on the Gen 3. I can go on down the hardware like the PCIe Gen 2 and then PCIe Gen 1. But we not on those no more. Some of them still use them. This is one reason why I'll show you how to clean your systems. Take your time doing everything. That's all I have to say. Now, just like I said, I'm not going to bore you too long. I'm going to go ahead on and clean her off camera, give you the photo montage of the before. It looks dirty. It wasn't really that dirty, but it's dirty. I got fragments on my GPU as well as my PSU fan, so I might just open this up and clean it, or I just might just blow it off. But other than that, yeah, she's dirty. And this is one reason why I take care of my stuff, because if you love tech like I do, and it don't matter if you're an upgrader or not, take care of it, because someone might find something more treasurable and say, you know what, Ross sold this here, he owned Intel 1700, he sold it, he's happy with it, he's giving it to somebody else, boom, done. For Windows 11 for the system here, I'm going back to Windows 10. Just like I said, I hate Windows 11. Pretty soon, hopefully by the end of next year, by the end of this year, I might be on Windows, I might be on Linux, Cinnamon. So I'm just sick of it. The only thing I have to do is code structuring and finding the right code structure to install the hardware for the GPU so I can resize my monitors to fit perfectly. So other than that, I'm good to go. So it's time to clean. Then I gotta get my grandson out of school, and then me putting it back together off camera and giving y'all the photo montage, and then just going on with Windows 10 install. Thank y'all.